Hello, hopefully you are having an awesome day. And today I wanted to come on and discuss one of the topics that is most frequently asked and that topic is what network marketing company should I join? So, for those that don't know, I am in a network marketing company, obviously. And obviously, if you're listening to this now or if you're listening to the podcast, we have a podcast, legendarymlm.com. If you want to go and check that out, legendarymlm.com, there's a podcast series there. But, anyways, to network marketing company should you get involved in? Today, I want to sum it up in it's about 3 points. But I guess, we'll just, I'm doing this kind of on the fly. I do have a little bit of notes that I'm going to go over here and refer to, but nevertheless, I kind of wanted to give you the quick answer and let you know what, my experience has been and what you should consider network marketing company. So let's get right into it. First of all, if you're not in network marketing and you're looking to be in network marketing, the first thing you need to do is find out why, right? Is it because you're tired of your job? Is it because you're tired of your career? Is it because you've done the math and you see that, no matter how hard you work, you always have to do something and it's always dependent on your time or on your own efforts. And you're looking for something that is gonna show you how to break away from that process, right? And once you find that individual, they point you to a guide, to kind of a process of what it is that you need to do in order to be successful, in order to be effective in network marketing. They give you the daily action plans on what it is that you need to do. You end up achieving the same level. All of the horror stories that you hear about network marketing and chasing down friends, family, doing all of that fun stuff, right? So if you're in that position and you're looking for network marketing companies, what should you consider? Well, I'm nobody to tell you what it is that you should consider because it's really up to you to find out what it is that you want to do. I know there's a mix of opinions of people saying, well, you should follow your passion. That way it's easy. I hate to use Ty Lopez's term, but if your passion is underwater basket weaving and there's a network marketing company in underwater basket weaving, if the product doesn't sell, if there is no need for it in the market, then it doesn't matter how good of a company it is that you join, that it might not be the easiest sell, or you might not be able to effectively market the product just because there is no interest in the market for it. So on the first hand, their product or service needs to be marketable. You need to be able to market that company. You need to be able to sell that, because at the end of the day, if you're not selling your product and if you're not bringing in more distributors, more reps in order to help you sell that product and build your team, then it doesn't matter how good of a product or how great of a product in underwater basket weaving they have, but it's just not marketable. So it has to be marketable. Number two, this was kind of the deciding factor. Obviously, there's a lot of network marketing companies in all sorts of industries. It doesn't matter if it's automotive, the healthcare industry, the health and wellness has a bunch of stuff. And also there's a lot of different services, from legal services to financial. Anything that you can think of. The number one thing that you need to understand is any company can become a network marketing company at any single time, spending millions of dollars paying to, direct advertising or hiring celebrities like they used to do they still do it with sports, hiring famous basketball or baseball players in order to put them on Cheerio boxes or whatever it is, right? All they're doing is that they're diverting the marketing dollars to you as an individual representative so you could sell the product or service, and then they'll pay you once a person buys. So save a lot of money on marketing dollars because they don't have to pay you until you actually get them a customer or a representative. So just so you know, any company can become a network marketing company at any single time. But going back to what I was saying, having it aligned to you is really, really important because personally for me, and you should find out what it is for you, what is it that you're aligned with? If you're in the financial services world, then there's a network marketing company that has that service or that product that you can sell to your existing clients, or you could still remain in that path. Well, that's great. You could join that company and it kind of aligns. Maybe you could do it in multiple businesses. You can combine it in the business that you're in right now, or you could directly venture out into just doing that. But you already have some experience in that market. You understand, you personally have a passion for, et cetera, et cetera. Or maybe you say, okay, well, I'm completely open to learning a new industry, and now I'm going to go into the health and wellness. And the only reason I'm saying health and wellness is because there's probably in the network marketing industry, there's more health and wellness companies than anything else out there. For whatever reason. But nevertheless, if you're looking into that stuff, or in today's day and age, there's a lot of companies, etc., whatever it is that you're interested in, right? So the second part is almost as important as the first one. You need to be able to market the product, but you also need to be passionate about it, and it should align somewhat with what you're doing. Or maybe you're sick and tired of the profession that you're in, and you're saying, well, I'm gonna get out of this profession because let's say you work, I don't know, around ceiling tiles, and there's a network marketing company. I'm just making things up because I don't want talking about pets or healthcare products or financial service or whatever. So if you're in the ceiling tile business and you get offended by this, I apologize. But let's say, you're tired of dealing with ceiling tiles and tired of dealing with that type of product or service or whatever, and you're saying, well, I'm going to switch and I'm going to go into the health and wellness industry. Well, okay, that's fine, but you're looking to do that switch and you're passionate about it, and for yourself, you have identified dislike doing this, right? I don't see myself doing this long term. Now, moving forward, if you join a network marketing company and that company or that product or service, you start doing it and then you lose passion for it, don't necessarily blame the business model, right? Because the business model might not be the problem. It might be and let me bring this home a little bit. So marketing companies, and personally, the reason that has been is because I've also done other things, right? So when I got involved into the first network marketing company, I didn't even know that I was in a network marketing company, and I really used the products more than growing my team and utilizing as a distribution network. And then once I got out of that industry, which was in the construction services, so we used to sell construction products, which I still use to this day because I believe they're really, really good. But I just didn't see myself growing a team or selling those type of products to the market because I just wasn't that passionate about it. So then when I found out the financial services niche, so one of the niches that I'm in is in real estate, and when I found out the financial services niche, I wasn't looking for a network marketing company, but someone presented it to me, and it made sense. Real estate services that I was providing, along with the financial services provided by this network marketing company, it went into parallel. So the two businesses kind of operated side by side. So it made complete sense. Now, do I see myself going into, for example, the health and wellness as I become more health savvy, as I, exercise, and maybe as you're doing these type of activities, as you're improving your health, or if that's what you start to focus on, maybe you could. There's a lot of people that talk about you can't be in 2-3 different network marketing companies at any one time. And I have yet to read, and I've read multiple network marketing distributor contracts. There is nothing in those contracts that says you can't be in a different network marketing company simultaneously. Now, there typically is a non-compete. So if you have, I don't know, let's say let's just do the health and wellness thing because it's the easiest one I can. Network marketing company that you're selling protein shakes, and there's probably, I don't know, let's say there's 10 other network marketing companies that sell protein shakes. Well, if you have multiple distributor agreements with these companies, then that might get you in trouble. And again, if you want to check with your attorney, or if you want to check with your upline, if you want to call the company directly, call them and find out why. There's plenty of people that I know that are into network marketing related to the other, and there's actually individuals that I know that consume products of our distributors in the network marketing company just to get a better deal on their products. And there's other individuals that I know that are involved in two different network marketing companies, and they're building two separate teams in those two different network marketing companies. And the reason that they're able to do that is because, for example, they're into the financial services as industry. So when they target their ideal prospects or ideal clients, they're targeting someone for health and wellness, which then is interested into building a business around health and wellness with the same thing, somebody in a separate target market that's in the financial industry service that is looking to build a business around the financial industry. So typically from what I've seen, there isn't an issue with being in multiple networks. I wouldn't suggest it. I'm not involved in multiple companies at the same time building a team. And I think it makes it a little bit difficult just because you're kind of losing the power of focus. Sure, you could utilize the same tools, the same techniques, the same strategies between the two companies. But I think when the old saying goes that a man that chases two rabbits ends up getting none of them. So I think when you're able to really sit down and maybe and identify and say, hey, I'm really, really passionate about this industry, so I'm going to really dedicate time to this and maybe put the second project on hold and revisit it, 6 months from now or 12 months from now. So when you're able to do that and when you're able to identify, I think it just gives you more clarity, and that allows you to better serve your customers, better serve your team, better serve yourself, and not go crazy because you can't have all these things pulling you in all these different directions. So it's not about doing more, as I always say, it's about doing less. So, to end this topic as to, what you should look for, give me 1 second, I'm pulling up my notes here, as to what network marketing company should you join. To sum it up, it's really those 2 points. Find something that you can market that actually sells, that there's a market. Find something that you're passionate about, that you already have some similarities. Maybe you're utilizing the product, or maybe you're more health conscious, or maybe you're more financially conscious and you want to sell those type of services or promote those type of services. Those are kind of the 2 things. Then a couple of bonus points I'll give you here is the team. I know a lot of the time, a lot of people say, well, depending on the company is important and all that stuff. And yes, it is. Okay. I think the biggest thing that you should look for in any network marketing company is from the top, from the president, CEO, whatever the structure is, all the way to the fulfillment center. What is it that company's mission is? Is it to truly improve their customers' experience and make their customers feel as valuable and important as they should? Or is it just something where it's, okay, we sell this thing to one and then we move on to the next? So depending on what the culture is, yes, that's important. So have that align with your ethics, with your personality, but at the same time, don't be discouraged. For example, if your upline, if the person that is bringing you in, for whatever reason, you have a way of doing business, I don't necessarily agree with it, I want to do it this way, and you still see that there's value in the company, that they have a great product, that they have a great service, and you see yourself working for that company, well, either look for a different person to join under if you're still passionate about it, or just join under that individual and do your own thing. Create that culture around you and your team. One of the best things around the network marketing industry is, for example, if I hold up my connected until I get down here. So individually, these fingers, like these people, they can be doing different things, right? So if I hold it like this and the palm of my hand is like that head person, then everything trickles down. But individually, each one of those four people are doing their own thing, and then it's trickling down to their team. So if you sign up under this one individual, which will be my pinky, I'm trying to use props here, which will be my finger, like, you're on two different paths, right? You're going in different directions. So that's fine. Like, whatever. I mean, I one of the funniest things that I've experienced, that I've heard, is, hey, I'm not going to work this business because I'm sponsored by this person and I don't want them to get a piece of whatever I'm doing. Well, that's your own damn fault, right? If you want to quit the business, or you no longer want to do the business because whatever the breakdown is in your compensation plan to a piece of whatever you're doing, and you're going to quit your business, which you are a distributor of, which you are in an independent supplier of, who's it on? At the end of the day, I mean, all of us have to take on some self-responsibility. I don't care what my upline makes. I don't care, if I get along with them. Sure, in an ideal world, but if I was ever in a situation that I'm not in agreement with my upline, I think we have to be emotionally strong enough to say, look, as a human being, I disagree with the way that you are running this business. I appreciate you as a person, but I'm going to do my thing my way. So I would just appreciate it if we go our separate ways and you allow me to focus on my business, how I'm doing. Behind you. And as Tony Robbins says, I mean, just change your story, right? We all live in this story of how the world is and whose fault it is, and this person didn't do that, and this whatever. I'm going on a rant here. But at the end of the day, right, just know that it's your business. And that's one of the things that I think is huge about network marketing. You get distributors that come on, that go off, that have their personal lives change, that their situation changes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, you're consistently recruiting, and if you're consistently getting clients, and if you're consistently building the culture for your team, who cares what your upline is doing? Now, at the moment that the culture of the network marketing company you're with completely changes, and you say, hey, look, I decided to leave this company because the way that they were treating their clients, their customers, what they're about, what they're focused on, what they're, but that's no longer there, and you feel that there's this loss in culture, and you feel like, hey, people are just dropping off like flies because whatever, we got a new president in the company, and his really, or that individual, he or she is really condescending to every one of the distributors, and it's just a bad environment. And if you want to separate yourself from that because you feel that the company is on its down path for whatever reason, then that's your choice, whatever it is that you want. But don't blame others and say, well, this person did that, or this person did this, and that's why I'm no longer doing that. It's all on you, right? Your business is your business. So hopefully, I know I rambled on here for a little bit. Hopefully this episode has helped you to make some decisions on what it is that you're going to do in your network marketing business. And if you are network marketing and you're not that active, what I want to, because of a reason, you saw the network marketing industry as a possibility for you in your life, and you decided at that one time that, look, the path that you were on, you saw the possibility, you saw that there is another way, you saw that there's a freedom, or whatever it is that you saw, that you envisioned. Find that passion again. Get reintegrated into your business. We have a free 5-day training at legendarymlm.com. You can stay. I hope that you get that fire burning again, and that you go out there and you get more distributors and you get more clients because you're passionate about the industry, and you want to reignite that passion. So if you decided to close down shop, and it's been a couple of years, it's been a couple of months, it's been a couple of weeks, it's been a couple of days, find what it is that's driving you, reignite that passion, and get back into the game, okay? Whether you're going to use the conventional network marketing tools, which I'm not a huge fan of, and do all of that stuff, just do it, right? Imagine what your business is going to be. Paint the picture for yourself,
12 months from now, 18 months from now, 24 months from now? How is that business model going to change your life and the people's life around you? You already know what you're doing right now, and if it's working or not working, you're seeing the results. Measure it and compare it to what it's going to be like when you focus on the business and truly make it work for yourself. So, you want to check out a free 5-day training on network marketing, go to legendarymlm.com. There's a free 5-day training series there that you can use in your business. So with that, have an awesome afternoon, and I'll see you on here in the next video.